You trying to see the paper, big bag?
Oh, yeah, gotcha. Isaac became the 44th Cowboy in program history, scored 1,000 points tonight. With that, we'll open up for questions. Jacob?
Ice, I want to start with that shot at the end, the regulation. What kind of emotions were going through your head? What did you see there?
Shot at the end of regulation. What? Oh, you talking about the basket?
Yeah, the one you tossed over the backboard.
I don't know. I was just like, I thought the game was over. Like, so I just grabbed the ball and I just chucked it at the hoop. Next thing you know, I'm looking at the clock, and it kind of looks good on the clock that we was looking at. But I guess, they seen otherwise. But, no emotion because I didn't expect anything.
Is it hard to come back from that a little bit when you guys start celebrating and thinking, hey, you won that game?
No, not at all. We know how to turn our focus. Honestly, it's kind of hard just from not watching the film, just, after game feeling, it's kind of hard to say that we beat ourselves. We did have 17 turnovers, I believe. Yeah, 17 turnovers. That's, that definitely can't happen. But when it comes to, late game, I think that they hit very tough shots. They're national defending champs, and, they've been going up and down here and there. So, they know how to come in and win on the road. And, great credit to them. Came here and did their thing.
I think this is you guys' fifth overtime game of the season, something like that. What does it say about the fight that you guys have whenever we talked about it? You don't have the postseason to play for. That you've gone to 5 overtimes with teams. This team's looking for a 1 seed. They had to zone you. What does that kind of say about the fight of the team?
I think it says a lot. That speaks for our team. Let us know that we're not gonna go away. No matter what the circumstances are, we're gonna come out. We're gonna give our all and give our all for the fans in this city. You know what I'm saying? They are still here supporting us, so it's only right that we go out there and we give it our all.
That last possession of the game, I know obviously when Baylor comes down and hits the shot of overtime to take the lead, did y'all consider calling timeout, or when you have 12 seconds left, chance to either win or tie, or kind of what went into that possession?
That's the great thing about basketball. Like, you could think of so many situations that you could have done. If somebody hits the shot at the end, somebody would say, wait, that's a great call by the coach to just let him play. If you missed the shot, he should have used a timeout. With basketball, you just got to go. As the game is going, like, there's kind of really no time to think. It's in the process while it's going on. And, for Coach B to let us play on, and which we've shown in the past, where we've had plenty of successful plays of just playing on at the end of the clock. So, I can definitely believe why Coach B did that call, no call. And, we trusted him and his ability to coach us and what the staff got going on. So, it just didn't work out this time. But we've won, over the years. I don't know how many overtime games we've won, or in the regulation games to game-winning shots, but it's at a high rate. So, he obviously knows what he's doing, but it doesn't work out every time.
What does it mean to get 1,000 points?
I feel like that was kind of like the last thing I had left to do, pretty much. I know I'm up there in assists. I know I'm up there now since I got the 1,000 points. I feel like that's something that everybody that's kind of like a 4-year player, you kind of have to, have kind of. And, like we was talking about, I missed so many games, and to be able to still get it, it means a lot. But, honestly, I'm just playing now to just have fun. I'm playing to have fun. Of course, I want to win. But, most important thing I want to remember these last couple of games is just, just the feeling of just playing in this building and just, GIA as a whole and putting on this Cowboy jersey. Right now I'm in kind of like an appreciative mode, like just being very appreciative, every day, no matter winning, loss, whatever. But, just being very appreciative.
If that crazy shot would have been 1,000.
That last shot?
Yeah, that crazy shot would have been 1,000.
Oh, no, it felt good. Felt like the best 3 I ever shot in my career here. I thought God had some arc on it for me and everything. It looked nice, but, it is what it is. We're going to roll with it.
You're the first player in program history with 1,000 points, 600 rebounds, 400 assists.
I know.
Yeah, how does that stat kind of hit you?
Yeah. That's a category of my own. We're going to leave it there. It speaks for itself. Category of my own right there, man. But Coach Boyd, man, like I said, he's just believing in me since day one. And no matter what it's been, my first 2 years really just staying solidified at the point guard position. Next 2 years being versatile, switching it up, just teaching me how to be a basketball player, and it ain't always been the best. We've had our bumps in the road. We've had our disagreements where we're not seeing eye to eye, and that's just part of being a player for a coach. And then on top of that, that's part of him actually caring for me, So it's just like your people's at home, that's family. Y'all don't always look eye to eye or agree on something. And, that's how me and Coach B is. He's not scared to let me know the truth, and I'm not scared to let him know the truth. But, just looking over time, it's just been nothing but greatness for me, even though it's hard to see at times whenever you're going through the bad times. But it's been a great process, and it's just really helped me grow as a man.
Bryce, you've been around Ice this whole season now. What have you learned from him? What have you picked up from him?
With Ice, I mean, you learn a ton. I mean, he's really vocal in practice. I think he's a really good leader. You know, he leads us. You know, knowing he's been here the longest, and he's seen, like you say, he's seen the ups and downs. So just kind of sticking with him and figuring out how to go through different things, how to go through the highs, how to go through the lows. You know, different things like watching film. You know, all the little things that go into being a good basketball player. He's done a good job of, you know, talking to me and talking to some of the younger guys and making sure that we're handling our business.
Is that your blood? Is that your blood?
Yeah, I think it's on my finger right here.
Those rebound scrums towards the end of the game seem pretty physical. It was a physical game throughout, but what was that kind of like playing in kind of that environment?
Yeah, it was tough. I mean, those are some big dudes. I mean, you got to make sure, because we were guarding really well, but sometimes they would get that offensive rebound and kind of kill us, and they'll get a whole new 24 or whatever. So I mean, I was just making sure that I was boxing out and make sure it at least wasn't my man. I mean, because I think if everybody has a mentality and everybody blocks out the man, that we can get the rebound. So I was trying to make sure that we get secure.
Isaac, you had a couple alley-oops to Musa. He had a pretty physical game. He was diving all over the place. Can you talk about how he played?
Man, Musa's grown since the day he's got here. You can see it in his skill set. And, you know, our connection when it comes to just playing on the court together, it's developed real nice over this season, I believe. And, you know, he just keeps getting better every day. And that guy has a lot of upside. So, you know, as long as he just keeps doing what he's doing, he's going to be fine. And, you know, the physicality, you love those kind of games, like where the refs is letting you play and stuff. You know, some calls, just because how aggressive they was letting it go, some calls you look at it like, man, like they calling that, but then you look back at it, you like, nah, that's actually a foul. But in this type of game, they shouldn't be calling, you know, like the screens and stuff like that. But it's all fun, man. It's all fun. You know, as a player and as a team, you don't want to leave it in positions to where it comes down to little calls like that and stuff. So we just got to be better, go back, watch the film, and get ready to win this Saturday. You know, I think this Saturday is probably another biggest game for us, and, you know, just got to be focused on that.
They came out in the zone in the second half. You guys seemed to struggle at first and kind of maybe figure some things out. How did you feel like you guys handled that? It's been a while since you've seen the zone.
Yeah, I think we handled it okay. I mean, I think we need to make sure that we're ready for that just in case another team tries to throw that at us, because it kind of worked out, because we were scoring very easily against their man, and when they switched up, we kind of were stuck there for a little bit. I mean, so I think we handled it pretty well. I mean, like you said, it was still a close game. It was still at the last shot. So I mean, it didn't hurt us that bad, but I think we can work on it.
No moral victories or whatever, but is it a compliment that the number 10 team in the country hit the zone, you guys?
I think I know our record may not say it, but I think we're the best team in the country. So, you know, I don't really, like, I don't know. I just don't feel a type way about that. Like, I don't feel like.
I wouldn't take it as a
yeah, they came here and won. Respectfully, they came here and won. You know, the coaches, they did their thing, the players, but I feel like that's a game we should have won. Yeah. But, you know, like I said, they came in here and they won today. So I can't say that, you know, great credit to them and their coaches and their staff. And a big-time shot by whoever shot at the end right there. So.
Bryce, just going ahead of all the past couple games, especially from three, how did you feel today? You were 2 of 7, but also in the second half you came out a little slow. How did you feel?
It felt good. I was able to get a rhythm early. Struggled a little bit late. But, I mean, I think it just comes with it. I mean, I put a lot of time in, put a lot of work in, and, you know, I have confidence in every shot I shoot. And my teammates do a great job of finding me, and coaches do a great job of putting me in position to score. And I just try to do what I do and let the work go off.
Bryce, kind of away from tonight, but you're one of a few Oklahoma kids on this team. And what are some of your earliest Bedlam memories, and what do you remember about that rivalry growing up?
I just remember it was huge. I just remember it was huge growing up. It was the game to be at if you're an Oklahoma kid that played basketball. You know, little stuff like that. I made sure I came to a lot of them, and it was always a tremendous atmosphere, basketball and football, really. So just being there and just knowing the history of it, knowing the rivalry, and just looking forward to adding on into the win column for OSU.
Any of those games you remember specifically, either being there or watching them on TV?
I remember the one where Trae Young played here. I believe we won. We won that.
No. Talking about when Mitch Lightfoot,
we won that, didn't we?
I mean, not Mitch Lightfoot, but Solomon dove for the ball in overtime.
Yeah, we didn't win
No,
that.
they won that game?
No.
Where Trae went for 41, they won that?
Oh,
they
you won that?
No, OSU won.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm
we
saying,
did.
Yeah, OSU won.
That's what I said.
Oh, I thought you was talking about OU.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry.
Oh.
No.
I thought you was talking about OU.
No, yeah.
All right, I think we'll wrap it up there.
Yeah.
I thought he was talking.
Appreciate it.